Thank you for joining me on the channel, Mazarak Tarot. Today I am doing a reading for the sign of Sagittarius. You don't have to be a Sagittarius. You could be a cross watcher. The title of the reading could resonate for you. And or you could have Sagittarius somewhere in your chart. Excuse me. I will be using male and female pronouns, but you don't have to be a biological man or woman to be in either of the energies. So, and honestly, it can change for you throughout the reading. So find your place in the story, find what resonates for you, and leave what doesn't. And I hope that you like, share, and subscribe. Let's go ahead and get into it. You guys, it is 12:10. It is 12:10. I hope you guys can hear me. I have on a little fan, my ceiling fan, and my air conditioner, because I don't unfortunately have central air. And I had started watching, preparing, because I mentioned this before on a reading. Well, I mentioned that I had scalp psoriasis, so I had to do a hot oil treatment, shampoo, conditioner, deep condition, and blow dry, and then flat iron. And so this is the finished product. Now I am a natural, so my hair is not really heat trained. You guys see me, so I'm like, look, I am going to get me one reading with my hair pressed, because it will be braided tomorrow. There's just no way. There's no way. Because I thought I did. You guys, I thought it took me 6 hours, because I started at 5. It has actually taken me. Excuse me. I thought it took me 5 hours. So I started at 5, and then I took a break for 30 minutes. I really did, but it took me all about 7 hours to do my hair. But yeah, I'm a natural, so my hair reverts very, very quickly. My daughter's a natural, and she's a Sagittarius. She's a Sagittarius, so maybe there's another Sagittarius out there that can relate, and it's like, I'ma ham it up, honey. I'ma ham it up while my hair is it's as straight as I can get it. The sad thing is, I had a reading up for Mother's Day. I wish I would have not deleted it, and I have a problem of doing that, but I had deleted the reading for just to see my growth or whatever on my natural hair journey. But that's not why we're here today. This is not a natural hair journey channel. It's just actually for me, when I look back at these videos, to see my own progression and things that I wanted to work on as far as my health, my spirituality. That's not in the right order. My spirituality, whatever that means for me, my health, then beauty, if you want to even call it that. I like to be modest about it, but you know, the things that make me feel beautiful. As far as my skin and my hair. I was into my nails for a minute, but as you can see, I haven't been painting them. So yeah, there's a lot that's been going on with me. But nonetheless, let's get into it. Sagittarius can have a lot in common with Libra. With that being said, Sagittarius could need a loan in life, or Sagittarius could feel alone in life. Play on words. Sagittarius is like, I need somebody to loan me some dollars, or someone did loan me some dollars, or I'm feeling alone out there, like I don't have anyone to depend on, and I'm dealing with financial shortcomings. If you're wondering what I'm going to do with my hair, because as you can see, even with all these fans, my hair is reverting quickly. I'm going to try to bantu knot it. I could also plait it, but since I ain't going to braid it tomorrow, I don't want to braid and then braid and then braid. I can't wrap my hair. I can't wrap it. I wish I could. If I knew how, if my hair was not as thick, I would wrap my hair. Probably not. Alright, so let's see if we can get clashing. You know what? I'm seeing the cassette tape. Sagittarius, new week, new week, so we're resetting the cards. So we're getting whole new messages for these cards. Same cards, new messages. Why is Sagittarius doing that? It's like, boop. Sagittarius is in the past, specifically masculine energy. While they were at work, at school, somewhere where they were supposed to be focusing. No playing around. And I do feel like Sagittarius were focusing. But it's not that Sagittarius were necessarily multitasking. Sagittarius were, I'm going to say, doing something in the past under the table. I don't really feel like it was scandalous or anything like that. I mean, it could have been. It's like Sagittarius could have been in the past kicking it with people for money. Hanging out with people, kicking it with people for money, just trying to be connected to people for money. Or Sagittarius could have been playing footsies under the table. Oh yeah, I gotta fix my fan. I'm not trying to have a Beyonce moment. I swear I'm not. But I am not trying to sweat, and I sweat at the roots. Whatever. But Sagittarius is, I hope you guys can hear me because I got so much going on. Sagittarius, if they were kicking it for people with money or playing footsie under the table with someone that could be a little bit more financially stable than them, it would have been at the recommendation of their mother. But the mother or an elder would have not necessarily been telling Sagittarius is like, you need to flirt, you need to get closer to, you need to kick it, hang out with, put your hands on, I don't know, kick someone's ass. Take it that resonates. Sagittarius' mother or an elder in their life, could even be a father, would have been reminiscing, if you will, on their past, trying to not assure Sagittarius, but relate to Sagittarius. Meaning like, the mother would have been basically saying, but it would have been given the green light. The mother would have been saying, I know that you could be doing that. Because when I was your age and I was at school or at my job or in a certain industry, I was doing yada, yada, yada. But it could have been trying to like build a repertoire, not necessarily just open conversation between an elder, management, a teacher, and a child, regardless if that child is an adult. Because all I'm getting from this Eight of Pentacles is his foot kicking that coin. Sagittarius is like, I'm gonna put that to the side. Sagittarius is like bing, and with their foot, and it's just making me think of kicking it. So I could be talking to someone that grew up in the 90s, was really profitable in the 90s, or because it's making me think of that song, kick off your shoes and relax your feet. The only issue is Sagittarius wouldn't be that comfortable with a masculine, a female, whoever they're kicking it with, quote unquote. They wouldn't be that comfortable. They're like, I'm about to kick off my shoes, be vulnerable, express my soul, show my soul, or something like that. Sagittarius is like, I gotta stay ready, I gotta stay in my gear, I gotta stay fresh, or I don't know what it is. Take it to however it resonates. But that was something that I was saying. The thing that is so weird, Sagittarius, someone could be a surgeon, someone could need a surgery, not necessarily, or Sagittarius is like, I'm gonna make this crazy shit work, or am I freaking crazy for trying to do this in the first place? Is the vibe that I'm getting, because it's like a straight jacket, kind of, sort of. But Sagittarius is like, whatever mentally, Sagittarius is like, I gotta really do this in a pinch. I need more clarification. So this is the person. Now Sagittarius want to kick it with fitting. I'm going to say that fitting the energy. They came out really passionate, but there's a lot of people about a masculine or feminine energy. It looks like a feminine energy with short hair, to be honest. There's a lot of people that have a lot to say about a feminine energy, but she kind of comes in, not on her high horse, but essentially, but she's like not watching Sagittarius, not paying attention to Sagittarius, not paying attention to a masculine energy. Okay, she's just not, because she's like, I'm trying to figure out what the like what they gotta say, why them all like a feminine energy seductive. A feminine energy is like, I'm trying to figure out what all they gotta say. Like, all these people got something to say about me being here. No. Yes? Or high horse? I don't know what it is. It's just people got something to say. I can't tell if it's good or bad. But I feel like this feminine energy has brought them together in a way, Sagittarius. They're like, okay, it's not a house meeting like baddies where it's going to be a fight. I mean, it could be. I feel like maybe a city hall, town hall meeting. A feminine energy is like, I brought you all together to get it off your chest, everything that you got to say about me. I want to know what the hell it is that y'all got to say about me. And she's really paying attention to the constructive criticism, the love, the hate that people that she has brought into her life have to say. Okay, but a masculine energy, Sagittarius or whatever have you, he's like, I see you. Well, this is past. I seen you, or I saw you out talking to all those people and getting their feedback. I don't know, but whatever he's doing, he's like, here. He got something to say too. But what he want to do is like unload. No. He's like, take that. It's a ride. He like, I'm gonna pay for a ride. You know what? I don't like this, but I'm seeing a mechanical horse, but it's making me think of Kmart. I don't know if you guys, I'm a 90s baby. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Kmart, but back at Kmart, I think also Myers, most stores in the 90s probably had it. It was like mechanical horses, little mechanical rides where you could put like a quarter or something in like that. I'm seeing a masculine energy to us that, for whatever feminine energy is on our high horse. So I'm talking about a male and female that have known each other since childhood. But since her masculine energy was little, he's like, would he want her to get off? Or he's like, I want to pay for that. He could be chivalrous, but you know, that could mean a lot of different things. I don't know. Hangman energy came out. Oh, let's look at that way. It came out in reverse. Someone in the past was like, fine, whatever, I'm free. I don't have nothing else going on. They actually do. The feminine energy would actually have like a lot going on. The thing is, the feminine energy got a lot going on, but she's like, I found a way to tiptoe the fuck out of that meeting. I found a way to tiptoe, get out of. I found a way to get out. But I feel like the feminine energy, even if she's like, I'm technically free. I'm really not, but I'm technically not doing what I'm supposed to be doing. She still needed somewhere. Like her yeses, her nos, her directive, her direction, her input is essentially still needed. The show can't go on without that feminine energy, Sagittarius. It's like all those people are in the room or something like that, but then like, where the hell is that girl? Where the hell is she? But she would have been telling Sagittarius, I'm free, or I don't have something goes on, or I do have something goes on. Currently, I feel like for Sagittarius, if something happened on Valentine's Day, a holiday, but it was supposed to be like romantic, and I do feel like it's current energy. And he's like, man, I really fucked up. Excuse my language. He's like, I really messed up. Our anniversary, Valentine's Day, a birthday, a family get together, he's just like, I've really messed up. But a mask energy is like, I blacked out. I blacked out. I don't even know, like, why. Like, I don't know what I was on. I don't know what I did. But I blacked out. And I do feel remorse coming from a masculine energy. Because of, you know what's so weird though? I don't know what happened, but I feel like a masculine energy is like, I caused the feminine energy to open up to me and express their like emotions or something like that. But I don't feel like he actually had any intentions of following through. He's like, maybe he's like, I did it again. I don't know what it is, but he's like, I really messed up. The issue is a feminine energy could have a disease. I'm not trying to be like like a family member, like his blood could have some sort of disease, a sexually transmitted disease. This brings me to think of chlamydia. Maybe something curable, maybe something not curable. I don't know. But regardless, however, I feel like a mass energy in this situation is just like, while I was drunk, or I don't know, I made someone open up to me, and the thing is, the masculine energy could have had a feminine energy outpour their feelings or emotions, things that they went through, or you know, whatever, or with family and disease, whatever, leading them on to believe that he was there to not put them together again. That could be pertaining to a child, if it is that. But just like there for them, like I thought Sagittarius male or something like that was going to be not a shoulder I can cry on, but just someone that can listen, someone that would, someone. The thing is, I feel like a masculine energy is like, I gotta protect something too. Now I gotta protect too. I gotta protect the sergeant, maybe some police officer. He's like, I can't, like, I don't know. But I feel like he's not necessarily, it could look that way because of his position. He's like, I'm not looking down on you. I don't think you're a peasant. I don't think you're better. You know, maybe you do need that loan. Maybe you do need help financially. But he's just like, why did I cause her or him? Because it's like 2 of Cups, 3 of Cups, friends, lovers, Ace of Cups, the one, whatever. He's like, why did I cause that person and people to open up to me, knowing damn well I'm not the one to like save them, heal them, or make them better. I don't think a masculine energy was being nosy. I feel like he didn't have good intent when he called someone to open up emotionally. But I feel like he didn't have bad intent. I just feel like he wasn't in his own right mind to even be dealing with something so heavy or so serious. I don't know. That's a rumble. It could have been a fight. Alright. But you know what, a mass energy, he's like, I've changed currently. I've changed. I'm not so dark. I'm not so dark anymore. Like metaphorically, he's like, I've learned that I look good outside of clothes that's just black. I don't know what it is. He's brightened his horizon, or he's just changed his aesthetic or something like that, but it is tied to an Ace of Cups. It is. But it's new emotions. It's new. It's something new. A masculine energy currently is like, you know, I'm changing my outlook on life. I'm changing the way I dress. I'm changing the way yada, yada, yada. And it's like, because I got this new relationship that I'm really holding on to, and I got a lot of emotions for someone. The only problem is I don't feel like it's tied to that Ace of Cups, 3 of Cups, or 2 of Cups that possibly outpoured to a male about everything that they could have been going on, you know, health-wise, sexually, emotionally, financially. I don't feel like it's that. But he's like, when it pertains to a new relationship, I feel like a masculine energy currently is like, I'm putting my best foot forward. And I'm showing up. I'm showing out. I'm dressed to impress. Yada, yada, yada. I'm just concerned though, because I don't know what's going on. There's a 10 of swords. I do believe, let's say 3, 6, 9, 10, yeah, 10 of swords. I do feel like it could be something with an ex. The masculine energy though currently had to make a decision, I do feel, about what it's going to be or what it's not going to be. Because like I said, he had 2 things that he was like, I got to protect that too. And I feel like he made a decision. But I feel like he made a decision because something grew from it. He's like, she's educated. She's went to school. Or she's pregnant. Or she's something. I don't know what the frick is. She could be... What's it called? It's not vegetarian. When they only eat fish. I don't know what it is. Second or resonates. I feel like when it pertains to an ex or masculine energy, it's like, I let myself down. Honestly. I let myself down, Sagittarius, with that ex. And I was down and out when it pertained to that. And I was backstabbed. The only issue is, I think a masculine energy is like, I don't really know who did it. Like a masculine energy is, I don't know who did it as an outsider. And that could be something that's going on with a masculine energy Sagittarius. It's like, who did this? Who would do this? Who would do such a thing? But a masculine energy is like, I let myself down. I let myself down publicly. I should have never put myself out there like that. I should have never did that. So I do feel like it got something to do with that. But he's like, I feel like as an outsider that's looking at Sagittarius or the man in Sagittarius' life, like, who would do such a thing? Who would do that? Who would do that to themselves, or who would do that to another person? Who would do that? To a person that's just trying to move on and find the love, regardless if it's, education, someone that's in school, someone that's got pregnant. I don't know what it is, but just who would do that? Okay. The World card came out. There's a feminine energy that's there. That could be this masculine energy's ex. They're coming out as the World. They could be earthly energy, not necessarily. But I feel like she's like, or whoever this is, Sagittarius, they're like, I don't have the capacity to do that. Because she's like, I'm in a bright place right now. Why the hell would I do that? Now, I don't know if Sagittarius male or whatever is actually blaming this feminine energy. Or he's like, the world did this to me. Whatever. But I just feel like it's not true. It's not true unless somebody got powers, somebody got telekinesis powers, and they don't have to use them own damn hands. They can get somebody else to do it. They got killers out there. I don't know. Or they can get somebody to attack somebody, vocally or whatever. But I just feel like a feminine energy is like, I'm too elevated in life. I'm bigger than life. I am life. I doesn't even have the time to even get my hands dirty, be in the shadows with you, do all that shit. But a feminine energy is like, I do see that shit, Sag. I do see that shit. It really hurt me out there. It really hurts. Your clothes still look good, but shit, they hanging off your ass. I don't know what the hell going on. Let's see, future energy, bam bam. It's a sun energy out. It's a sun energy out, but he's not looked at as the sun because his family could be crude. They could be old-fashioned. It's an old legacy. They've been around in show business for a damn long time or something. They've just been around for a long time, taking her resonates. But I'm feeling like this is bam bam. It's bam bam thing. His tool, his instruments. But Bam Bam in the future would have grown up. But he's like, I'm out of sight. I don't really want to be in the public eye. But my tool or my instrument is visible because I put my tool out there. My love. But it's like a stepbrother. He's like, did you touch my drumstick? He's like, I did not touch your drumstick. I'm going to put my balls on your drumstick. I just don't know what the hell. But I do feel like it's a passion. Why in the future does somebody's son, a child's new opportunity is like, I don't want to be seen, but my instrument is going to be my love, my passion. I'm the only one still talking. Who? I don't know her name, Sagittarius. Somebody's like, I'm gonna be the only one still talking. Yeah. The rest of ya, I don't need no protector. I don't need no security. The rest of you can shut the hell up. Everybody can shut the hell up. Everybody can just be quiet. It's not that someone want to have the last word. Someone is like, no, I am going to be the only motherfucker out here saying anything. It's going to be my voice, or it's not going to be no other voice. But I do feel like it is actually a reality. Because that came out. But it's making me think of this. But the feminine energy or whatever, she's like, I'm not hurting. I'm still not in the room. But I don't care if I'm not in the room, if I'm in the room. I don't care. I don't need you protecting shit. And also, shut up. Because I'm going to be the only one saying anything. I do feel like, though, somebody got their defense up. It's the only one. It's the one that's like, I'm gonna be the only one saying anything. You shut the hell up. Because they're like, I got the crown. I got the crown. I got the floor. I got the mic. I got it. You don't have it now. So since you don't have it, you don't have no input. You don't have nothing to say. And somebody's just sitting there with them damn arms folded, feeling out of. Nah, I feel like somebody's sitting there with their arms folded, but they're like surrounded by love, essentially. But I'm gonna say the love is a little different. The love is a little shallow. The love is covering up something. The table. The meeting place, how people are meeting, or the family, or what's actually underneath the love or the success. The higher priestess energy is is there. She's like, I'm here and I'm the damn best dressed. I don't know. It's not, I'm just a doll. They just dressed me like that. It was that energy. But now the feminine energy is like, I've grown. I've matured. This is what I want to wear. This is where I want to be. But she's like front row. And she's like, I'm sitting in between B and J. Why would she be sitting between B and J? Arel, A-R-R-E-L, Arel. Judgment. What? I don't like this. I don't like it for the future energy for Sagittarius. Then I'm gonna wrap this up. I don't like it because it's like, even if I was one of those people that was there, that's like receiving this call or something, it's like, what is it? What is that you want? What do you like? You want me to show up when you fucking call? I am not the people in Libra's life. I don't know. What the fuck is going on this person? Look at that. It's like, oh, get off of me. I can't really carry this. I can't really keep this up. A star energy. Then I'm like, take it off. I don't know what they're saying, actually. Somebody could be a freshman in college. All right, that's all I got. Godspeed. God bless. Oh, shit. Bye.